So the Cataline versus Lehner fight, this wasn't a good fight. In Power Slap, bad fights are inevitable from time to time, and this was one of them. It wasn't Power Slap's fault. It's not always even the fighter's fault. There are a lot of things that can contribute to a bad fight, whether it's officiating or matchmaking, or the fighter's not performing, or there are a lot of different reasons. In this one, it was definitely experience or lack thereof. Cataline was coming in off a DQ loss to Sheena, where she absolutely sent her to another dimension, but ended up losing because she fouled. So that was already, something for her coming into the fight. And then she was making her second appearance against against Lehner, who was making her debut. Didn't know a whole lot about her. And, it wasn't a great performance from her. You could tell she's super green. She ended up losing because of getting 2 striker fouls in a 3-round fight. So by the second round, it was over after she had slapped. So the first round, Cataline put a good slap on her and rocked her. That was a good slap. She looked a lot better. Cataline looked good in this fight. It was powerful, but you could tell that she was super worried about not stepping and not committing a foul, because that's obviously how she lost the last one. And she did that, so there was probably not as much power as she could have put on, into it, but she didn't foul, and that was good. And then, but Lehner was able to eat it, and then I think that she was rocked coming back on her first slap, because even with a lack of experience, that wasn't a good one. So who knows whether it's was straight up her attempt at a strike, or if it had something to do with getting rocked. I would have to imagine it had something to do with getting rocked, at least a little bit. So yeah, but she throws a foul coming back, so it was a clear winner for Jackie in round 1. And then in round 2, I believe Jackie committed a foul in round 2, and that one was pretty bad. And that was kind of bad because she did so well on her first one, not fouling, and it kind of seemed like she went back out the window. I don't know if her adrenaline was rushing or what, but that's gonna be a problem. She has all the potential in the world. She could be a star. Dude, I would not want to be anywhere near that table when she's around that dude. She is a problem. But yeah, so Lehner comes back, or Jackie fouls, and then all Lehner has to do is land a clean strike on the second round. Literally just love tap her as a clean strike, and she wins that round. And they're going to round 3, 1-1. And she just couldn't do it. She put another foul on her, and it was not close, dude. It was a bad strike. As much as I want to say Lehner has a future in this sport, it's damn, man, even with a lack of experience, that was bad, dude. But there's not a ton of women that do power slap, so I think that she did show some potential. So I mean, if you want to have her fight again, that's fine. There are a ton of fighters I'd rather see, but you never know. You need opponents for people, and who knows, Paige might need a fight, so maybe you could make that fight. But yeah, no, it wasn't a good fight. Jackie looked really good her first one, but then just went back to the lack of experience. So that was the story of this fight, lack of experience, and it was kind of a dull moment in the card, to be honest. The Crespo fight wasn't horrendous, but it wasn't great. And then you had this one, which wasn't good at all. So it was a pretty bad start to the card in that sense. But I mean, the rest of the card was amazing. I loved it, but it was really just these first 2 fights. But that happens from time to time. In this case, I think that it was just purely lack of experience.